I believe that's why. How about now?
Oh, hang on, it paused on me. No,
Hey,
that's
there we
the
are. Should be up now.
Oh, stupid ad. Hang on.
Uh oh.
How do I get an ad on a live? That's pretty nice. I think I clicked on the wrong thing.
You did? Uh oh. Don't do that.
Alright, all I have is the same. Oh, it's loading. I forgot there's a delay. I gotta give it a second.
Yeah. We are a little delayed.
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit.
Makes it more fun.
Right? Doesn't it? Alright. Because I can't have anything up because it's just got to be the screen, so. Alright, let's see here. Come on.
Alright, so it says it's live, but. Oh, okay, I see us. We're good.
Yeah, we're there. Alright. Oh, I got to turn us down, though. So, there we go. Unfortunately, you can see Craig in the bottom, though. I mean, eventually we should be getting good at this, but, you know, we won't.
Yeah. It's only our second time, so.
Yeah, right? Let's see. Maybe we can... Nah. No, that ain't it. Nah, that definitely ain't it. That ain't it either. That's alright. Well, fuck it.
Alright, make sure my volume's off on it, and we are good.
Right?
I got it up. As I knock everything off the desk.
That's okay. Wait, how do we have two... Oh, it's us. I was like, how do we have two viewers already? It's you and me.
Someone's got to watch us.
Yeah, it'll just be us. Alright. Alright, so we got the live going now. So, you want to do an intro or you want me to do an intro?
It doesn't matter. I'm good either way.
Oh, come on now. Alright. 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 I guess I'll do it. Alright, hello, welcome everybody. Thank you once again for coming to our VOD or pod, you know, since we're doing a live right now. We got that running. Sorry if you hear things in the background of my mic. I got the 3D printer going. I was hoping it would be done by now, but it's not. I am Crazy Tech Corey, as you all know, alongside the sexy man himself, DJ Jake.
What up, what up?
What's happening, man?
Living life.
Living life. Trying to, right? I mean...
Yeah, trying to, the best we can.
Yeah. That's all we can do lately, right?
Yeah, it's been a fun week, as you know, so...
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
You know, we've been dealing... You've got the vid. Got bit by the vid bug.
Yeah, it's not so bad now. The first couple nights are pretty crap, but...
Were they?
Now it's just like the headache and once in a while the body aches, but not bad.
Nice.
Slowly kicking it out the door.
Right? Well, shit, dude. It's been a crazy year for sickness already. Like, and I don't even want to say a year because the year's only, 17 days old?
Yeah.
Or 18 days, whatever it is. But
I mean, you had it.
Oh, dude.
You didn't have the vid, but you guys all had something.
Yeah, it's been crazy in this house, man, because Riley had the flu right around Christmas, and then Ray just caught the vid, and now you caught the vid. I don't know how the hell I got out of it scotch-free. My sister had the vid. It's crazy, man.
It's insane.
Yeah. So, yeah, I guess we'll dive right into stuff. I think this is going to be a new norm for us, right, Jakey?
It is. I think we're gonna like this.
Yeah, I think we'll do one live and one just regular pod, but you'll be able to watch. Hold on, wait a minute before my brain explodes. So you'll be able to hear both on your streaming services, whether it's Spotify. What are we on now, Jake? Spotify.
Spotify, Amazon.
Amazon,
iHeart.
Wasn't there another one?
We tried iTunes, but iTunes was a
Yeah,
joke.
iTunes is a joke. Did we get on Pandora at all?
No, every
I don't
time
even
I try to
remember.
log into Pandora, it tells me something's wrong with it.
Oh, okay. So all right, so yeah, we're and now you'll be able to watch us on YouTube at least once every month.
Yeah.
Until we get used to it all, and then we'll see where it goes from there. But so this will be a new norm, but we're sticking to 2 episodes a month, right?
We are.
Because I feel like every week was just too much for everybody.
And we might throw a live in once a month or something. We'll see.
Well, that's what well, okay, yeah. I mean, we'll be live for at
Maybe.
least one vodka or video podcast
true.
thing.
Good
But I
point.
mean, maybe we'll throw in a weird, for like holidays or just different times of the year, stuff like that.
Yeah. Try and get people involved a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We
We'll
like
see.
to reach out and touch our audience. Wait, what?
Yeah. Hold up.
No. Okay.
Anyhow, I like I like the shirt representing.
Yeah, I gotta. Now that you're
So,
doing that, I should probably put on my headphones too. Might
So-
actually help me here.
We have a fun couple topics today that usually we don't touch too much about, but we wanted to go over it. So we're gonna do sports today, and Syracuse basketball killed it today.
See, I didn't get to watch the game because once again, it's not on in my area. Because
Oh yeah, of course it isn't, because we live local.
yeah, it's crazy, man. Like they don't show it local. You got to buy all those dumb things in order to get it. So
See, I can watch it at the house only because we have the streaming TV thing that we use. the
Right.
36.
yeah,
I can't watch it on my phone. I tried to download ESPN Plus
yeah.
to watch it because it said I could watch it, and I downloaded it, and it's like, oh, you need a TV provider. I don't have a TV
Oh,
provider.
Yeah.
So what do I do? And they're like, oh, you have to have one. I'm like, this is
Yeah. So if you have ESPN Plus, you can watch games. But that's how the app is so messed up because we have it through Hulu and all that. So I have ESPN Plus as well. But they don't show you local network games, and they don't show you anything that's on ESPN is not on ESPN Plus. It's
Yeah.
so stupid. I hate it
Yep.
so much.
But I watched what I could, and then I had it on my phone for updates. It was a typical Syracuse game, back and forth.
Yeah,
But the team overall did pretty well, I thought.
that's good.
The passing and all that stuff was pretty well. The very end, I was very nervous because I didn't know. I thought we were gonna lose it.
Yeah.
We were tied for a while. In the last 18 seconds, we were tied at 69, I think it was. Yeah, 69. So 68 or 69.
Yeah.
I like 69, so we're gonna go with it. But and we had the ball. We passed it over to Cooperland, and he shot a 3 at the buzzer and banked it
Nice.
for the win. So I was happy about that.
You gotta, yeah. I mean, a W is a W. It doesn't matter how it comes.
And we definitely need it because right now it's not looking good for the tournament.
I heard that.
It's still early. We still could possibly sneak our way in.
See, I heard that they analysts were talking about how SU basketball needed to win one of their big 3 games, and it was one of the three against Duke, North Carolina, or I believe they said Virginia.
Virginia.
Because they got to play Virginia again, don't they?
Yep.
So they said that they've got to pull one of those in order to be, yeah, that.
So right now, after today's win, we are 13-5 overall,
Yeah.
and in the ACC play, we are 4-3, which isn't horrible, but we
Yeah.
wins to get up there.
Yeah, if Syracuse wants to be in the tournament, they really gotta. Excuse me. I don't want to say they got to turn around, but they got to start finding wins where they can, because
Yeah,
especially in
and
the
it
conference.
definitely. And the big issue right now too is um, overall rebounds. They're not that great with. We have to start getting rebounds and
Yeah.
running the board a little better. But we're not horrible, but we definitely could use some improving.
Right. Right.
But it also doesn't help that. Wow, drawing a blank here.
Are, do they got
Oh,
injuries right now, or?
Nathan McLeod is out for the season. He was one of our big rebound people.
Oh, is he? Oh, okay.
He is going for foot surgery here soon.
Uh oh.
So he's out, and then there was Benny Williams is kind of hit or miss. He sat the bench for a while.
Did he?
Everyone expected him to be a big player, and he's
Yeah.
good, but he's not. He's not what everyone expected out of it.
I gotcha.
Um, I still am favored by Mintz. He
I like
he will,
Mintz. I like him.
he will be my favorite, I think, of this era right now.
But unfortunately, from what they're saying, it sounds like he's going to leave. You know?
Yeah, he's one of the top in basketball college right now. So I hoping it don't get to his head. I hope he just plays it out.
Yeah, but I mean, nothing against him. But I mean, when you're hot, you're hot. Look at some of the last top players that Syracuse has had. They've all left early just because. I mean, you got to. Unfortunately, you got to strike while the iron's hot. So they got to, try and cash in when they can. Because, I mean, you look at certain players that have gone and gotten injuries, and Greg Oden is a big one that I remember from the early. I don't want to say early, but like the mid 2000 to like 2010s era.
Yeah.
He big out of Ohio State, big center. Very agile, could move inside of the box and score points, big rebounder, and he was just plagued with injuries his whole career. I don't think he ever strung together an entire season, but the man got paid, so
Yep.
you know.
And it sucks because a lot of them go for it and they end up overseas, and you never really hear about them anymore.
Not around here, but because once they move overseas, they just play over there. So anything related to Olympic sporting or anything like that, they can't play for those teams because I don't believe it goes by where you live. It goes by where you origin from. That's why you saw the Gasol brothers. They always played for Spain. Ricky Rubio goes back and plays for Spain. So, there's a lot of players. Manu Ginobili went back and I believe he played for Italy. Tony Parker went back and played for France. So, the NBA has so many top players that are from America. Like, any players overseas are probably not going to play with any of them. So,
yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
So, I gotta say, we did do better than I expected this year with Autry being a new coach coming in, and it had to be, in my opinion, it's got to be hard for him to take over for Jim Boeheim after being such a legendary coach and Hall of Famer coach.
See, and you got to wonder, how much of that, even though Autry's been with the team for a while, how much of that is, just kind of weighs in your mind, in the back of your mind, oh, man, can I fill these shoes?
Yep. I mean, he's been doing good. He said he's doing what he said he would prior, which is utilizing more of the man-to-man.
Yeah.
He still does zone, but it's more man-to-man now.
Right.
And he's playing more of the bench, so it's not the same five constantly.
See, and
which is nice as well.
Yeah, I always wondered that about Jimmy because, he would put players in. He was really strategic when he pulled guys off the bench, but it seemed like he didn't trust any of his bench players at all. Like, not in a bad way, but, like, he would obviously wait, like 2 minutes till the end of the quarter or the half, and then call a timeout.
Yep.
Put in a player. And then, so that way the guy was fresh for the whole second half. He'd get, like, a 25-minute break. And then, start the second half. Starters are back in, and there you go. He plays 90% of the quarter, or the half. So.
He is keeping it a up-tempo pace, though, which is good, because a lot of teams struggle with that fast pace.
It leads, unfortunately, from what I see for most of it, though, it leads to a lot of breakaways on the other end, though, too.
It does.
So,
My biggest thing is they say they get a rebound or they steal the ball, they run down a 6, they kind of 9. I'll give them benefit of the doubt. 8 times out of 10, they end up losing it back to them. So it's tough.
Oh, it's definitely. I mean, it's kind of those risk reward things, If you can get them in, get them in the blender so that the guys are spinning. Yeah. I remember when Benajay and Scoop were the top 2 over there, and they were like, they were just sprinters. They would just run down the court, and that's where they scored a lot of points. I believe that's when they made it to the Elite 8 and lost, but that was the same season that Malachi Richardson left as well. So, again, another guy that, and I don't want to knock his playing. He had a great tournament. He did. But that's what everybody saw. And when he went to the NBA, he fizzled out. I mean, good for him for actually getting there. He took the chance and he scored on it because he got, again, I don't want to make it all about money, but I mean, these guys get paid and I don't want to say they're set for life, but they're set up pretty well. So.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
So we also have to keep in mind that it's still a work in progress because it's.
Oh, absolutely.
It's such a big change for the team and the coach and.
Oh yeah.
All the staff.
Yeah.
They're not. They're a so-so shooting team. They're not great, but when they're on, they're on.
Well, I know they brought in what's his name, the big white boy there, Taylor.
Yep, Taylor.
He's
not. He seems pretty. He's decent.
I haven't seen a lot of his play, but he seems like he's more of a rhythm shooter, where when like Cooney was almost like when he's on, like feed him.
Yep.
But when he's not, like, they say great players shoot themselves out of their slumps. So, I mean, I just hope that he doesn't shoot himself into an L, or shoot Syracuse into an L. So.
Well, I hope not, but we'll see. I mean, either way, they're doing a lot better than I expected this season. So,
I mean,
I'm going with it right now.
Yeah, if they make it to the tournament, good. More power to them. It's better for the college. It's better for the team. But if they don't, it's year one.
Yep. Just for a chance to hear their name on Selection Sunday, they would have to, in my opinion, they'd have to go on a 4-0 streak right now for the next 4 back-to-back games that are at home.
Yeah.
Which would put them at 16-5 overall and 7-3 in the ACC.
Yeah, so they got to go on a tear.
I think they would need at least 20 regular season wins, if not more, and at least 2 victories in the tourney for a realistic shot, in my opinion.
I'm gonna go with you because I don't watch enough college basketball to give it to give any opinion on it. I mean, I like what you're saying though. That sounds like the like the prereqs for getting into it.
Yeah, I mean they do. They need to be more consistent though, because limiting their time with turnovers, shooting, stuff like that, they have to get more consistent, especially rebounds.
I mean, consistency is always something that you need to look for when you're in a collegiate sport.
Yep. but I think anything's possible. If
Oh,
they
absolutely.
they play their butts off and they want it, they're gonna get it.
Yeah. I mean, it's just going to come down to play.
Yep. But other than that, I think it's gonna be a good rest of the season.
Yeah.
I can't wait for Duke at home.
Uh,
We lost to them down there, but I'm
yeah.
hoping
I
up
mean,
here.
if the dome's rocking, you just got to hope that it is.
Oh, I gotta say, Miami definitely felt the Loud House today after he made that final buzzer shot.
I saw you. I saw
That,
you.
that was on fire there.
Shy sent me the clip that you wanted to show me, and no, I love it. I love it when the crowd runs the court. I know that they hate it, but I love it because, like, buzzer beaters are always just like the best thing in the world when you're watching basketball.
They are. It just makes the whole game.
It does, and go back to the what was it, the UConn game there, where it was 6 overtimes. Like,
Oh yeah.
I can't. You want to talk about Iron Man ball, man? Like, those guys were dog tired.
Oh yeah. It was a long night last night.
Oh yeah, and I mean they ended up coming out. I think everybody was too tired to storm the court. They were leaving to go to bed. Because what time that game got over at like 2 a.m. or something like that.
Yeah, it was around 2 a.m. and it was during the week.
Yeah, because I think that I want to say because it was because it's a big game because it was Syracuse versus UConn, and I think that it started at 8, but and then you get your normal game, so you figure it's going to be over by about 10:30, but then you add in 6 overtimes, and then you got to add in all the timeouts and the break between overtime periods. It's like I think that it ended at like 1:30 or 2 o'clock, and it's like holy crap.
Yep, and then also you got to put in the factor of it draws out too, because toward the end they foul so much.
Oh yeah.
Just to stop the clock, and that kills it.
Oh yeah. And it's the same thing with football too, but basketball, they get so many timeouts, and then all the fouls that they get, games really get drawn out pretty bad.
Yeah. But I think overall, we have a shot. I'm gonna go for it.
I'll believe it. I mean, every team's got a shot still. They just gotta string some wins together.
Yep. But I always find it funny how we have one of the smallest college football stadiums, but the biggest college basketball stadium.
Well, it's because it's in the dome.
It is. But it kills me because all these people, like when we're down at Duke,
yeah,
like, oh, it's a sold out crowd, blah blah blah, 9,000 people, and I'm like, that's it. That's like.
Yeah, but if you go to Louisville,
Louisville
is huge.
Yeah.
So
I always thought it was funny because at first I'm like, oh, the Loud House. I don't get it. Then I went to my first game.
Yeah.
I see what they mean.
They
House.
Absolutely. I mean, they can definitely get loud.
So you can't even hear yourself thinking there when it's.
No. Oh God, no. Yeah. Because it echoes so well too. Like the dome is built perfect for echo. So.
Yeah. I honestly couldn't imagine having to sit there with free throws and having everybody screaming, just having it in your face.
Yeah, yeah.
That'd throw me off. I couldn't do it.
Oh yeah, nope. I mean, I can hit free throws pretty good, but no. These guys got ice in their veins when they do that stuff, man. So.
Oh yeah, that's insane.
Yeah. So what else we got? We still want to talk about basketball?
I think we should. As y'all see, I got the game on behind me here. I think we should switch over to playoffs right now.
Switch over to some good NFL football.
I don't want to bore them too much with basketball yet.
Yeah.
We still have some time left in the season, so I'm sure
we
I'll
do
bring it up.
Yeah. Well, so all right, everybody knows. I'm gonna jump in. Everybody knows I'm a giant Bills fan. So Buffalo pulled one out against the Steelers. After everything I don't want to say it was just against them because the Steelers had a hard time as well. The game was moved because of the snow. We can get into that, but let's talk about the actual gameplay. You know what? Let's go back. Let's go to the other side. Let's go. Did you watch the Packers-Dallas game?
I did not catch that one.
Did not. Okay. Dude, I don't know what is up with Dallas lately, but they've got one of these teams that seems like they can really put in some work and go deep into a playoff run. And they just can't get out of the first round of the playoff. They just can't get past the wild card. I mean, I don't know if it was last year or the year before, but Dak just ran into the middle of the field with 8 or 9 seconds left, and you got to give no timeouts. You could have ran out of bounds, but instead you ran to the middle of the field, and he just boneheaded it out. I don't want to say that about a professional player, but there's not much else to say about it. He could have ran out of bounds, and instead of running out, he goes to the middle of the field. And this year, almost the same thing. He just missed a lot of open receivers. Their running game wasn't there. Their defense played really, really bad, though, too. So, but, it's playoff football right now, man.
It is. This is, honestly, I love football season, but this is probably my favorite part of it. It's just watching the knockout process. And
yeah.
I feel like this is when everybody plays their hardest.
Right.
They don't want to get knocked out.
No. Yeah, well, I mean...
Not that they don't play hard, but...
Right. There's no... But the thing is that for a lot of these players, it's, like they used to say in March Madness, it's win or go home. There's no tomorrow for some of these teams. So Dallas got knocked out by Green Bay, which... Green Bay had a hell of a game. They really did. Jordan Love showed out. And then, let's see, I'm trying to go through them. So the game after that was, I believe it was Kansas City and Miami. And Miami just fell apart. Did you watch that? Did you watch any football last weekend or no?
I did. I watched a little bit of it.
That one, Miami just fell apart. And everybody wanted to say it was the cold weather. It was this. It was that. Teams got to play. I mean, it's football.
I get the Buffalo game being moved because you couldn't see 2 feet in front of you.
No, well, they shut down the roads. I've got coworkers that are from Buffalo, and I messaged one of them about the snow. And he said, yeah, it's snowing bad, but it's not as bad as it was Christmas 2 years ago when they got last year when they got 8 feet of snow. And I'm like, well, no, but it's are you okay? He's like, I'm in Hamburg, so we got 1.5 feet. He's like, but Orchard got 2 or 3 feet. And I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, because I've seen people posting about, they should have played. You couldn't even see in front of you.
Yeah.
And the wind was just blowing it, and it just, there's
no way. Yeah. Well, and that's what they were saying about the KC Miami game. See, I'll talk about the Bills game in a minute. I'm going to go to every other team first. So the KC Miami game was cold. They said that the real feel on the field was I believe they said -7 is what it got to. So it's one of the coldest games recorded in playoff history.
Yeah.
But, Patrick Mahomes' helmet cracked because of how cold it was. It's just... I hate to, just sound like a broken record, but it's playoff football. It's January. None of these places are going to be warm unless you're in Miami or Jacksonville or Texas.
Yeah. They, and it's like this every year, so it never changes.
No, it's January when they play playoffs. So
and it's been this way for Jesus, however long football's been.
Oh, absolutely. They showed the stat last week. The second Super Bowl ever played is called the Frozen. What was it called? It was the Frozen Tundra Bowl because it was in Green Bay, and they said the real feel on the field, and this is back in the '60s. The real feel on the field was -12, and they said the field was so hard that you would have rather have fallen on concrete. because it was literally frozen. They said you couldn't get warm, and this is now they have all this stuff like they have something called Hot Skin, which is like a lotion that they can put on their arms. They got like a lot of players from what I've heard they put Vaseline on to try and help. Like so, I mean they have some things that they can do as relief, but doesn't always work. So
no. Well, then you got the crazy fans that are out there no shirts and.
Oh God, yeah.
That to me is just like I get you're a diehard fan, but that to me is just stupidity.
Absolutely.
You're asking to get sick or something happened to you at that point.
Well, yeah, no, those are the fans that we got. Those are the Bills fans, but so let's all right. So KC pulled it out. They're coming to Buffalo right now, which that's going to be a good game.
It is. But they are predicted to win.
See, so it's funny you say that because I've seen from last I heard, Buffalo was giving them 3.5 points. So maybe I'm wrong, but I could have sworn that Buffalo was giving them 3.5 points. But I don't know. But we'll get into that too. Hold on, you're jumping the gun there, buddy. You're jumping the gun. So
excited over here.
I know. Did you watch the? Let's see. We talked about Dallas. Talked about Miami. Did you watch the Detroit and LA? Detroit Rams?
I did not, no.
So I fell asleep during most of it. But the game was definitely a nail biter. I caught the cliff notes, the game highlights. Detroit came out swinging, man. They're definitely a solid team. They're gonna be tough. I know they got a big matchup tomorrow though, but I mean it's gonna be a great game.
Yeah, I didn't watch it, but I gotta get the updates on my phone.
Right.
And then I get periodic random messages from our Michigan people about different calls and stuff that happen. So
yeah, I didn't. I watched the first half, I want to say, and then I went upstairs and I went to bed. But it was definitely sounded like it was a great game. The Rams, they had a chance and they just didn't, just couldn't convert. So Detroit took over and just kneeled the clock out. Did you watch any of the Monday footballs except for the Bills? Did you watch Philly and Tampa?
I caught bits and pieces of it.
Did you?
Monday night was kind of a rough night for me because that's when everything hit and I just wasn't feeling the greatest. So
I gotcha. So Philly crumbled, man. Philly's been crumbling the last half of this year. They
started off strong.
They did. They showed that they were justified in being in the Super Bowl last year, but I mean, I don't know. They've made a lot of changes within their organization this year, and I don't know. It's one of those things that you just it's tough because there's not one thing that you can look at to blame. The offense isn't moving, the defense isn't holding up, And Tampa Bay, it literally just looked like Tampa Bay had a few plays that were just like, how the hell? And the Phillies defense didn't tackle, not tackle. They had a rookie that literally ran all over him, who's a wide receiver, because they didn't tackle. 2 scores. The guy shed 5 tackles each time. How do you let that happen? I mean, I'm not a professional football player, but come on. A 4-yard fucking, excuse my language, but a 4-yard curl route turned into a 35-yard touchdown.
Yep.
Something's got to give here.
Definitely.
So
we did have the Bills game on at work Monday before we left. Well,
yeah.
I caught the ending of that, but then I didn't catch the Philly game afterwards.
I gotcha. So Philly imploded. Yeah, at the end of the game, they had a Baker Mayfield just had like one of those, he down there somewhere, and just chucked it up, and that it just put the nail in the coffin for him. Baker Mayfield had a really, really good game. Even, not for nothing, Jalen Hurts had a decent game. He really did. But the defense just didn't help him out at all.
Right.
So, all right, so let's talk about them Bills. Bills Mafia.
Yeah.
What's up? So,
I gotta throw this out there. Josh Allen last week with that run, that touchdown run was insane. That was definitely a
so question.
MVP. Yeah, what's up? Maybe.
Do you think he was trying to fake slide?
It looked like he was at first.
Nah.
I feel like he just said screw it and went for it.
You know what that was? Bro was just double clutching so he could shift into high gear. That's what it was. That's what it was.
At first, I'm like, oh, you had no one around you. Why you slide? And then he just kept going. I'm like, all right, that's a touchdown.
Yeah, you got to double clutch. You don't want to burn out, so you double clutch, shift into high gear, and you're good to go. That's what it was.
Just gotta shift it.
That's
it.
Get
in the shift, the computer, you're good.
That's it. So I did see a lot of Steelers fans very upset by the game. A lot of players on the Steelers sideline were very upset. Now, I've complained on this podcast about officiating and officiating in general as a broad spectrum. Now, they missed calls on both sides again. Like, legitimately, they did. I saw holding on Buffalo quite a few times. The one play in particular where one of the Steelers receivers not only could have been pass interference, but at the line of scrimmage, there was definitely hands to the face. So he was complaining about that after the play. I mean, you watch any game. The game you're watching behind you, somebody's going to bitch every single play. It just happens now. Every player complains every single play. The refs are human. They're going to miss things, but in one play they missed two obvious penalties. Obvious. So, would it have changed the game? Maybe not.
Yeah, I don't think it would have, but the thing I dread about tomorrow's game, and you might agree with me on this, is Patrick Mahomes is a freaking baby about every little thing.
He is. We'll get into tomorrow's game, but let's finish up. So, Buffalo came out swinging. They came downfield, scored, got business started. Dawson Knox, a beast, and then they got a turnover on the fumble, one play touchdown, beast, Dalton Kincaid, who should be in the argument for Rookie of the Year. I don't think he'll get it, but I definitely think his name should be thrown in the hat for Rookie of the Year. I don't think he did as well as like Sam Laporta. Like, he definitely did great for Buffalo, but he doesn't have the stats like Sam Laporta does for Detroit. Or even Gibbs, I can't remember his first name, for Detroit, who's their second string running back. Bijan Robinson had a hell of a year. He would have had a lot more yards if he was, starting. But, the Buffalo's offense was clicking. And, their defense held up. Even being on their fifth, what did I say? It was like fourth and fifth linebackers, guys straight up off the couch, and then their fifth, sixth, and seventh string cornerbacks because of all the injuries last week.
Yeah, the injuries are nuts last week.
Yeah. So, but anyways, Buffalo was able to pull out the W. They iced the game, which is great. Again, Josh Allen balling out. And I have to say, everybody during the Ravens game today was talking about how Lamar Jackson should definitely have MVP nods. He should get a second MVP. I'm sorry, Lamar Jackson is good. He is very good. I don't want to take anything away from him. But if you look at the sheer stats and like the way that the teams are built, and this is not me being a homer, Josh Allen may not have amazing stats when it comes to obviously the turnovers, but he scored 44 touchdowns. That's between his legs and his arms.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, okay, he's had 18 turnovers, but 44 touchdowns. The next closest, I believe, was Patrick Mahomes with 29.
Yeah. That's where I don't get, like, how they choose some of these people. Because you look at the stats of some of them, and you're like, why are you even, like, how did that even become an option?
Yeah. So it's crazy, and even the All Pros, a lot of players have come out publicly and spoke about the All Pro nods. That it's all a popularity contest. It doesn't matter if you're the best at your position. It's a popularity contest, and that's what it is with the MVP award as well. Because Aaron Rodgers won it 2 years in a row, and he is a great quarterback. But his second year of getting it, him and Allen had better stats overall than Aaron Rodgers did. But he got it for some reason, and nobody can understand why. Like there's a lot of speculation as to like, the NFL just hates Buffalo. Like, okay, I mean that might be true, but I mean, numbers don't lie. So
no, definitely not. And like you said, I gotta agree because it's kind of annoying of the population because you're one of the biggest well-known people,
right?
What about these smaller people that are better than this person?
Yeah,
they have no chance because they go for the bigger person, which is kind of annoying to me.
Well, it seems like they go with the bigger name or the bigger team. Like Green Bay's been around. Green Bay is one of the longest tenured teams in the NFL. Them, Chicago, the Raiders, but the Raiders have moved around so much that, But anyways, they just, there's so much that Buffalo does good and that they do bad. They were bad for so long that I think that they just literally pushed away all of the fans that they could have had. But now that they're actually not terrible, me being a Bills fan, you see a lot more of it, even local, I've always been a Bills fan. I've always repped as much as I can, but
definitely. And that's the thing too. Like, you have your bandwagoners or people that jump on, whatever.
Oh yeah.
But honestly, like, if you've been a fan of a team for so long, it annoys me when you're a fan of a team for so long, and then because they're doing good, it's you're just
you're just a bandwagon. Yeah, no, I would challenge anybody to send me anything about Buffalo. Like, I don't want to say anything, but something about them within the last 20, 25, 30 years. I can tell you most of the stats. Maybe not game-to-game stats, but quarterbacks, running backs, wide receivers, like overall, I've been with them. I've been with them through the bad, and the worst. I was a Bills fan back when they went to the Super Bowl 4 years in a row. I was a Bills fan when they had check down Trent, a guy who would have somebody open 40 yards downfield and do a swing pass to a running back. I was a fan during it all, through the good, not very many, the bad and the worst. So, but so this week, like you said, Buffalo's got KC. It's another big game because it's turning into the perennial Manning Brady battle. Manning and Brady went against each other an awful lot, and now it's Mahomes and Allen. Mahomes has got 2-0 over Joshy.
Yeah.
Maybe the third time's the charm.
I'm hoping so. I'm hoping they just crush them.
Yeah. But there's a lot of key injuries. There's a lot of key injuries on both teams. So I just checked it this morning. Just to double check, because most of the time they don't release the indefinite outs until the day before or game time. So the indefinite outs so far for KC on their offense are pretty substantial. One of their tackles, one of their tackles is out. One of their offensive tackles. I'm not sure if it's left or right. 2 of their starting wide receivers are out. Now, it's not huge. Yeah, it's not MVS, which Marquez Valdez-Scantling. He's a great player, but he's not great at catching the ball. He had a drop problem when he played in Green Bay. He has a drop problem now that he's in KC. So, Buffalo's got that for him. KC's been battling with drop balls all year. Their other quote-unquote star wide receiver, Kadarius Toney, Stonehands, he's out. And then they had a kind of an up-and-comer, something Rice. I don't remember his first name. He's out as well. He tore Miami up last week. And he's out with a foot injury, I think they said. So, I don't know how deep KC goes as far as wide receivers. But as far as I know, that leaves them with Sky Moore and a couple of bench guys. So,
And from what I've seen so far, quite a few of the Bills are going to be back this week. There's a couple that I've seen are definite out, then a couple that are still up in the air.
Yeah, I know Christian Benford's out. He's our number 2, number 3 corner. Gabe Davis is out. He's our number 2 receiver. He had a huge game 2 years ago against Kansas City. He scored 4 touchdowns in 2 quarters. And then who else is out? AJ, not AJ Klein. I'm sorry. Balin Spector's out. I think he's considered our 3rd string linebacker, and one other guy. I can't remember who it was though.
Let's see. Douglas was on.
Yeah, Douglas is a go.
He was questionable, it said.
Yeah, Taron Johnson. Taron Johnson is going to be a game time. He's going to be a game time decision with a concussion. And there's a lot of other players though. Bernard's questionable. He's going to be out though because they said it's an ankle sprain, but the way he was acting on the field after he got hurt. I don't know, man. He was hurting. So
yeah.
But
well, those are just a few that I wrote down for questionable ones. But
yeah,
I think as long as they step up and just play, I think they'll do all right.
They stepped up last week. Kyer Elam, who's had a hell of a run since he got drafted. Unfortunately, the kid's been. I don't want to say bad because, when you watch these guys, they have tendencies to throw towards people that they think that win matchups. If your starting corner gets hurt and you bring in somebody off the bench, immediately they're going to throw at him because you expect the kid to have happy feet or just not be in game mode. So that's the first thing they do. And this kid got picked on for about 4 plays, And he came up with the pick, and they were very hesitant to throw it that way after that. So I mean, it's great because it's next man up mentality in Buffalo, and they're playing. So
they are.
Here's hoping they can pull one out tomorrow.
I'm hoping. So I came up with a little bracket. Just something I quickly threw together, what I thought it was going to end as, which is probably going to be completely wrong. But Super Bowl-wise, I have the 49ers and the Bills.
You got the Boomer Bowl. You ever heard of that?
Just because I have once.
Yeah, they call that the Boomer Bowl. So, Chris Berman, you remember him? He used to be an ESPN analyst for years. He'd do the halftime show for Monday Night Football. Every year since, I want to say, 1997 or 1998, his preseason pick was always the Buffalo Bills against the San Francisco 49ers. I love Boomer. He's awesome.
So that's my prediction. I think the Lions are going to win tomorrow.
Lions got a really good chance.
So I think the 49ers are going to win tonight.
I mean, they're playing right now.
They're going to win tomorrow.
Okay. All right.
Niners are going to knock them out.
Okay.
We already know who won earlier's game.
Yep. Baltimore came out on top.
And then, Then I think the Bills are going to come over the Chiefs.
All right.
But I got to go Bills winning the Super Bowl.
See, I love the mentality. I just don't want to be I just don't want to be a homer and say it, but I think honestly, 100% truth, I think whoever wins this game between Buffalo and Kansas City is more than likely going to go to the Super Bowl. Not that I don't think Baltimore can win, but these are just two teams that are hungry. And I know Baltimore is as well, but I just Kansas City has the experience, and Buffalo's just hot right now. So if Buffalo wins, you got to go with the hot team. I know, Baltimore shook the rust off today. That was one thing I was kind of worried about with them, is having 2 weeks off for most of their starters. But the same thing with San Francisco right now. Right now it's 3-0 Green Bay. But again, it could be rust because San Francisco hasn't played in 2 weeks. Or at least their starters haven't. So
I know you've seen it because it's been floating around all over the internet. What do you think of the supposedly already having the Super Bowl picked out?
I love the theories.
I know you've seen it.
I love the theories. But okay, so if you go back, every year the preseason logo is different from the end of the season. They do that for a reason. So, because the NFL has teams that they believe are going to be in the Super Bowl as well. They've already changed the logo 3 times. It started out as purple and gold. Purple and gold. Then it went to blue and yellow. And then it went to red and yellow. And now it's back to purple and red. So they just change it multiple times.
My thing is, I don't personally think that, because it's a sport.
Yeah.
You never know who's going to go. Anything can happen. Yeah, some people say, oh, it's rigged, blah, blah, blah. Maybe it is. Who knows? But let them play, see what happens, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's tough to say, man. I mean, sometimes it feels like it's definitely rigged. Just because, I mean, like I bitched about before, the blatant, obvious miss calls and then stupid calls. I don't know. And if it is, guess what? The NFL is a $1 billion organization, and if it's ran by Vegas, I mean, I wouldn't put it past them. But I just don't see how the NFL can get, there's 70 people on a roster. It's 68 guys on a roster, plus a coaching staff, plus, the workers in stadiums. Like, that's a lot of money to be spreading out just for silence, because I've heard of ex-players coming out and saying, oh, yeah, when I got the script that I was going to get hurt week 4, it's like, okay, but some of these injuries look pretty bad. So I don't see how you could script that. I've actually saw a guy's arm get broken in the NFL. I was watching the game, and the guy's arm got broken. Okay, you mean when... I think it was James Ferrier for the Steelers. He compressed his spine and broke his back. You mean to tell me that was scripted? Like,
right.
Another player for Chicago.
I personally think that the only thing they can really rig or cheat on is the blatant calls from the refs that are missed.
No, and I agree with that. But even that, I mean... I've said it, but one bad call could alter a game. So maybe, I mean, it did happen with Buffalo and Philly. I can't attest to every single game because I don't watch every single game. But I do watch every single Buffalo game. But the Buffalo Philly game, there was a blatant missed call. They called it intentional grounding when it should have been a horse collar, which really screwed everything. Because then they ended up missing the field goal when in reality it would have been 1st and goal on like the 3-yard line if they would have called the horse collar like it should have been. And then conveniently, the receiver that was 3 yards away from where the ball was thrown was apparently not seen by anybody. So it really wasn't intentional grounding. It was just a throwaway pass. So... I don't know. I mean, maybe, but I don't know.
I don't know. I just like to say, let them play. If they lose, they lose. They win, they win.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
Has a bad day.
Absolutely. But, yeah. Oh, enough sports. What else we got?
So, I got a fun question that I mentioned to you earlier.
Oh.
I didn't quite tell you what it was.
Oh, yeah, let's hear it.
Actually works out perfect with the song.
Okay.
So, what was the number 1 song on your 24th birthday? The month, like, number 1 song of that month.
I have no idea. Well, let's see. So, wait, hold on. Okay. So, Riley would have been born. So, it was 2007. July of 2007. July of 07. July of 07. I'm going to say it was Flo Rida. I have no idea, though.
So
I don't know.
That song is going to be how your 2024 is played out.
Oh, is it? Okay.
So, my song, which you're going to laugh at.
Was it Panda?
When I was... Nope.
Ah.
That would have been funny.
Sorry, I thought that might have been what it was.
My song was Work by Rihanna.
No, it wasn't. No, yeah, stop it. Seriously?
It was.
Seriously?
It was.
Wow.
Which I thought was freaking hilarious.
That's great. That is awesome. I love that.
I had to look it up when it came up, and I'm like, no freaking way.
I mean, I don't believe you, but, that's okay. That's great. I love it.
So, before we get too far, I just want to say the Thedjandmechanic at hotmail.com.
Oh, shit. Yeah, we didn't say that yet.
If you send us an email that says fruitcake and add your address, we'll send you a free sticker.
Oh, yeah. I got to shout out Bean. My dude Mackenzie from work, I got him a sticker for free. Ask him. He'll tell you. Nobody's going to ask him. But, yeah. Gave him his sticker. He was happy about it.
Yeah. We got not a lot left, but we got quite a few left. So
Yeah, we got a lot left. We got a lot left.
We do.
Yeah.
They sent us free ones that 1 week, so I don't know.
Nice.
Just had extra.
Why not? Hell yeah, we'll take them. So did you look
All right,
up?
So I have a question.
Did you look up? Did you look up what mine was? My 2024.
I did not.
It would be July of 2000. It would be July of 2007. No. Yes. No. Wait. Oh no, it would be 2008.
2008.
Yeah, my bad.
All right. So July 2008, #1 song.
No. Is it Fifth Harmony?
Nope.
No.
I Kissed a Girl by Katy Perry.
Oh, fuck. Well, I mean, I kiss my wife all the time, so all right. I'll take that.
Not wrong.
Yeah. I love you, baby.
Get it.
Yeah. All right. We'll take it. Fuck it. Oh, I swore again. Damn it.
So what is your biggest fear?
My biggest fear? Oh, damn, dude. Man. You really want to go this route, though? You really want to go this route? I don't know, man. This could get dark. All right.
See, I'll give you mine so you can see how simple it is.
It's
mine
not.
would be
all right.
Drowning or burning alive.
That's so morbid,
that would
bro.
Be my biggest one. It is, but I mean,
mine is
has a fear somewhere.
Yeah, my fear is just leaving before people are ready. You know, like you know, especially the boys. You know, before they're ready to accept something like that. I don't know, man. That's kind of crazy. I don't like that one. Go away. No. Next.
All right.
F that.
Cross that one off.
Yeah.
That one's gone.
No.
So, what is your favorite life motto?
Oh, my favorite life motto?
Oh, yeah, motto. No, I wrote it different. So
I know I saw it in your notes. All right, life motto. You know what it is. We're not here for a good time. We're not here for a long time. We're here for a good time.
Yeah, we are. I wrote down one that I liked. You will never be ready. You just have to start.
Facts. That's what we do all the time, man.
Yeah, we're not. You were literally earlier. You said you weren't ready. We just did it.
I know. So Shy. So I'm gonna go with the one that Shy said because she put it in the chat that, and I'm guessing this was 2007. It was Hey There Delilah by Plain White Tees. So I'm gonna go with that one because I like that song too. I like them both. Like, but anyways, excuse me. What else you got, Jiggy? I saw that whiteboard.
Oh. I know. I'm slowly crossing it off here. Sports is gone.
Oh.
The Thedjandmechanic at hotmail.com.
The Thedjandmechanic at hotmail.com.
What? Did you hear that?
Hello?
So.
Oh, dude. I got a funny story for you after this. Go ahead.
I was just going to see what big plans you have planned for like the spring and summer, if you have any yet.
Spring and summer. Well, you know what most of my plans are.
Yeah, I know.
We got the Watkins
I'm excited
trip.
For the one.
I can't wait for that. Jake, show me a beer.
I am so excited for that trip. I'm not gonna lie.
Let's see, spring. We really. I don't think we have anything really like going on for like springtime yet. But complete honesty, this room that I'm in right now really needs to be decluttered. So I am kind of looking forward to that. Just because we got to get most of this stuff out. I really want to clean out my garage this year, just because it's got a lot of clutter. Again, we just got to declutter. And I know it's funny to say, like, oh, cleaning. But, like, legitimately, like, decluttering some of this stuff is what I'm actually looking forward to in the springtime. And then summer, I mean, you know, we got shit going on, and I love it.
Yeah, those deep fryers I sent you. I'm gonna look on Amazon for another deep fryer.
You really
option wise.
Yeah, I mean, because at least it'll give you a better price point. You know what I mean?
Yep. Because the one that I usually get, the 10 quart, it's like $60.
Yeah.
But I want to see what other options they have out there.
Sure. Yeah. I would too.
I like the other one too, but it was like you said, it's bulky because it don't
fall
apart. The frame is literally welded together.
Oh, I was gonna say, like, if you could just take the legs off, I mean, that would make it easier. But you know.
Yeah. No, it's literally all welded on.
Nah, that's bullshit.
But I'm gonna check Amazon. I'm gonna check around just to see what different options of deep.
Oh hell yeah! Hell yeah!
Never know. There might be a portable one that'll work fucking perfect.
Right. I don't know. The one that you had worked great. The one that I got works good. I mean, it sucks that it's as pricey as it is, but so you know how he just did the hello. So we were at Aldi today after we went to the gym and we had to go grocery shopping, but because I go with Rated Planet Fitness, just right around the corner, right? So we're in one of the aisles and she's looking at this can of, like, I don't know, whatever it was, and I was trying to figure out pricing in my head. And I'm like, no, it's cheaper if we go and do this, do like a bag of chicken instead of this can of chicken. I'm like, there's more in it in the long run. It's cheaper that way. She's like, oh, okay. So I grabbed the little can of chicken and I go to throw it back in the box, and it hits the edge of the box and it just goes, and it starts rolling away. And I'm like, hello? Oh, and I made like Ray ran to grab it. I was like, well, would you look at that? Well, unreal.
Oh, unreal. Did it ruin your day?
No, it just, nobody was in the aisle, but I'm just like, would you look at that?
That's honestly my favorite thing to do when we're in a crowded place. Just stop and like, hello.
We're such assholes about that too.
We are. Like, you don't realize how many people you get until you're in a crowded place.
Oh yeah, dude. Like when we were at Demon Acres, that was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When we're all together and we all look up as a group at the same time. Yeah. Like, everybody looks.
It's great. I love doing that.
And that was such a random thing that came about too.
Yeah.
Now it's like,
yeah,
the funnest thing.
It is. It's hilarious. All right, what else we got, Jake? We're running a little long, not crazy long, but probably, I don't know, by the time we edit this, probably about an hour 10 right now. So
I don't really have a whole lot. Honestly, we covered up pretty much everything I had.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy because it's playoff time. So, and even basketball, college basketball, it's going to be March Madness right around the corner. So
it is.
It's crazy.
I don't want to rush it, but I can't wait.
Yeah, I hope Syracuse makes it so that, the city actually is happy about something. So.
Yeah. So did you know every day there's 1,446 minutes, which gives you the option to have 1,446 daily opportunities to make a... Wow. I completely screwed that up. So there's 1,446 opportunities to make an impact on something.
Nice.
I should probably make this so it's not so smudged into a little spot. So I can read
you should probably learn how to write. Did you know that if you send an email to the Thedjandmechanic at hotmail.com and put in the comment fruitcake in your address, we'll send you a sticker?
So I've heard that.
Surprisingly.
There are a bunch of. Yeah, I heard they're fruitcakes. That's why
They're
they
the
do it.
bomb-ass stickers, too. They're vinyl, I think. They're waterproof. Slap it on your car. Show us some love.
Yeah.
Or put it on your window. I don't know.
At least send us an email and say hi. Even if you don't want a sticker, we might still send one to you.
Or comment on the video, or
that too.
Not just the video. If you're watching this on YouTube, comment on the video. If you're not, comment on the Spotify comment or the Apple. No, not Apple. All the other ones too. Goddamn it! I don't even fucking remember now. Damn it.
So also, don't forget to go over to the Thedjandmechanic TikTok.
Oh yeah,
a few videos.
Yeah, the Thedjandmechanic TikTok.
Right.
Hell yeah.
We have a few cap cuts that we put up.
Yeah, we've been having fun with the cap cut. That dude, I gotta say, I I made like 20 of them, and I'm like, I can't post these all at once. But I love the Minion one. I showed Ray the Minion one, and she's like, "That's great." I'm like, "Isn't it?" I thought it was kind of clever.
It is. Well, that's my issue. I have so many saved. I'm like, I can't just post all of them. Now.
I know, dude. You could do like 2 or 3 a day if you really wanted to. But that's probably like what all of my downtime goes to now is the fucking cap cut, because
that's where I spend all my time. I spend more time on that than I do actual TikTok.
Yeah, I did it the other day too. I was like, uh-oh.
Because I'll just go in and be like, oh, I think this picture will look cool on this. And
right?
I did it to that picture. And I'm like, I don't like it so much.
I wish that I had more pictures. Like, you're the one who normally takes a picture of everything. So if I really want it, I got to get it from you. So it's like, oh, maybe I'll just talk to Jake and, hey, maybe I'll get a picture from him. No, I just, no, probably not. But that's all right.
Yep. So yeah, we are doing videos on here.
Yeah.
We might be able to edit a little clip of this for Tickety Talkety too.
Do you know how to edit these?
Looking at how to do it.
I don't know how to edit this stuff. I'll believe you though.
I think I can figure it out.
I mean, yeah. But
I'll figure it out. Can't be too hard. Well, I mean, we said that about a lot of stuff.
We did. We really did.
We've struggled.
Oh, we did. I mean, but everything, you got to start somewhere, man. And like you said earlier,
yeah,
just starting, you're winning. Yeah. So, but there was something else I was going to talk to you about, and I can't remember what it is now. Obviously, it wasn't that bad. Oh, yeah. So Ben, did you hear about him? You're a Michiganer?
No.
You didn't? You didn't see the snap?
I don't know.
You didn't see the Snapchat that Sammy sent this afternoon?
Oh, that he got drunk?
Yeah!
Yeah, I didn't even invite us.
Son of a bitch. That's it. He's not my friend now. Okay, no, he'll always be my friend. But he's not big sexy Ben now.
He could have at least video called us and be like, hey guys,
right?
Want a drink?
This is bullshit. He's not big sexy Ben anymore. He's just Ben now. Bastard.
I got a video that might change your mind on that.
No. Whoa. Okay, wait. Nothing can change my mind. But right now, I'm just a little butthurt. So he's not big sexy Ben right now. He's just Ben.
So 2 years ago at camp.
Yeah.
Ben, we went up to the bathrooms, and Ben couldn't find a shirt, so he took one of Sammy's bathing suit tops, just put that on, and literally wore it around the campground.
Yeah, that sounds like Ben.
It was the best. I'm gonna have to send you the video now.
You should. I mean,
video.
Yeah, low key, it's just got to happen now.
Yeah, I'm in my videos right now.
All right.
I have to.
All right. So what do you think, Jake? I don't know. I think we've rambled on for a while. What do you think? We good? We bad? What?
We're bad. I think we're good.
All right. I think we can. I think we'll. I think yeah. I don't want to. I don't want to make these too long, but you know. Oh well. Let's do it. Let's do a recap. So we're gonna try and do at least one. I'm gonna call this a vodcast because it will be a podcast. It is a podcast, but it's in video form right now. I'm gonna work tomorrow on getting it into. That's why you see this little bear in the bottom. If you're watching this on YouTube, his Craig. That's Craig. Hi, Craig. That's Craig. Craig records our podcast, and then we go into another program and we switch it over. We switch it to audio where we can edit it and then post it to all of our sites. So, oh geez. Anyways, normally you guys don't see this, but I think it'll be fun to do a live quote unquote because we only have me and Jake and Shy in here right now, but we'll do a live recording, video and audio of our podcast. So if you don't always want to listen to an audio, you can watch us, even though I don't know why. I mean, you can see us do. You can see Jake sit back and relax, and then me get a little more animated and crazy with my stupid facial expressions. But
well, it gets better depending on the things that I say.
See, I think the next one we got to drink to again, because I mean I've got like all this Fireball that's just sitting here from the last one.
Right, so if we're gonna.
So
I won't show a name.
Oh, well, I mean, I don't care. What are they going to do? Sue me?
Yeah,
so.
plus I have vodka still. So
we're
good.
Yeah. See, I was going to ask you if you wanted to drink for this one, but I figured that with you having the vid, you may not want to.
See, I thought about doing it, but then I got my Gatorade out, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not really feeling it.
Yeah. So maybe the next one, maybe in February. So anyways, going back to it, you guys can always find this in audio form, but I think the second one we do in a month, which means me and Jake are going to have to talk about this a lot more than just kind of flying off the seat of our pants. But the second podcast that we do every month will be a video and audio. Does that sound right? Or is it just... Anyways, okay. We'll let you know.
Sounds all right.
All right. So we'll let you guys know. We'll do the damn thing. But yeah, so I don't know how to talk anymore.
I'm sending you one video right now from not last year, the year before.
See, I'm just
the ending is hilarious.
I'm just trying to like fill this in while you're searching on your phone. All right, do it.
If I don't find that video, I'll forget about it.
All right, so I'll wrap us up then. Jake, say goodbye.
All right, y'all. We will see. We ain't gonna see you. We're gonna talk to y'all.
Well, they can see us.
Oh yeah, you can see our ugly mugs.
Yeah.
Good point. Good point. So maybe you'll see us in 2 weeks. You're at least gonna hear us.
Well, you'll hear us in 2 weeks.
Don't forget the Thedjandmechanic at hotmail.com.
Yeah.
Let us know if there's something you want to hear, something you want us to go over.
Yeah.
Even if you want to come on and talk with us.
Shit, yeah.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah. If you guys want to come on and do a live with us, let's go. We can add you. It's not that hard.
We'll figure it out. No,
yeah.
We've done it before.
Right?
So
we're new to this.
Let us know.
Yeah, we're new to this, but this one wasn't as hard as the last one. So.
It really wasn't.
No. I don't know.
But yeah, the Thedjandmechanic at hotmail.com.
Right.
Hit us up. But DJ Jake is signing out.
Yeah.
Peace.
So as Jake searches for this video, I'm going to give you guys, yeah, everybody, thank you. Again, we'll see you in either probably just audio in 2 weeks. So that way we can explain to you what we're going to do. So that way we can give you guys a heads up, a 2-week heads up of the next live, quote unquote, But if you guys want to see this episode, if you're listening to it audio and you want to see it, go to youtube.com and type in the Thedjandmechanic, and it will front you to our page. Right now, we are going to have 2 videos. Our last live, which was the New Year's Eve party, and this particular video, which is just me and Jake talking basically sports, which pretty sure nobody really wanted to hear, but that's what we came up with. So if you guys, so if you guys want something else, give us something else, because we're trying to keep you guys happy. Football makes me happy. At least right now it does. Because if Buffalo loses tomorrow, I'm probably gonna kill myself. No, I'm kidding. I will not do that. Anyways, everybody, thank you from Jake, myself. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. We love you. Peace. And now it's the torture test of trying to shut this off, right?
Yeah, that's